Now it's a long time we engage with the government and never respond to us. Now we said no school, no work until the government intervene and make the implementation.
In the early hours of the morning, Vuwani is deserted. For taxi drivers, this intersection is where their route ends. There are no passengers going any further. Schools are closed and streets are quiet. Feyboom nearby is blocked off, and as has been seen before, the area is shut down. As residents make their way around the village, one man, off camera, issues a warning.
This area is a no-go area. Everything has come to a standstill, and no business, no schooling. Not even our cars, they cannot go in here. The cars were stoned along the tar road. Many cars were stoned. These people hide in the bushes and you will never see them.
Nearby in Masia, a bulldozer clears the road of signs of struggle from the night before. It's been more than a year since this struggle began, and still residents remain united.
MEC Makrupeja and the ANC of Limpopo Secretary Lino Sebe tried to discuss about it. We are deadlocked and tell them that until they come and reopen and implement the demand that of one resident needs, we will go back to normal. And they promise us they will come tomorrow and open this Vuwani regional office and one traffic department. We are waiting for them to come and open it. The strike will come to an end. That's all.
The latest development is after President Zuma declared that Vuwani residents be serviced by the district municipality as opposed to Limp 345, which residents have been resisting. Later in the day, leaders from the community meet and decide their passage forward. While the press is barred from the meeting, the spokesperson for the group in Sovosambo shares what information he can.
You remember that we are in a very crucial academic calendar. We cannot ignore that. And we want to see how best possibly we can arrest that kind of situation. They did make promises, and yeah, but they've been promising us for the past 3 years. So we'll just believe when everything it has been implemented. But we're hoping and we remain positive and optimistic that this situation will be resolved in due time.
A student, afraid of revealing his identity, shares his concern for the last few months of his academic year.
I'm not happy about missing trial examinations, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just have to accept the situation as it is. And I'm expecting the government to do catch-up programs and give us another test to write so that we can go further with our studies.
As night sets in, police prepare themselves for a more violent reaction from residents. There have been reports of stone throwing at night, and while the shutdown remains, even locals who attempt to drive into Feyboom get targeted. While residents wait for a response from government, police knuckle down for the rest of the night.